How's it going, YouTuber? Nightmare70 here, and I'm back with another toy review. I know it's been a while, but I've been trying to get a new job. I'm still looking for one, you guys, since I already graduated high school. But again, I am back with a toy review. This time I'm going to be reviewing Transformers Movie 1 Deluxe Class Divebomb. Now, if you remember back then, Divebomb was a Walmart exclusive figure for the Allspark Power series. And I got him for a good deal. So that's why I have him. I got him over a year ago with Overcast, the repaint of Dreadwing. Now I got both of them, each one. So again, I got them together from the mail. Now if you see Overcast being a little dusty, that's because I had them in my box for a while, in my collection box for a while. I don't play with them. I just have them displayed. But again, here we have Overcast and Divebomb. I got them together for $8 each. So I got them together for $16 plus shipping, which was an extra $5. Got them for a really good deal over a year ago. And again, they are both complete. And again, here he is next to Overcast. And alright, let me just move Divebomb to the side. Alright, let me just put Overcast here. Now, if you remember in Generation 1, Divebomb was an eagle. He was one of the Predacons for Predaking. This time for the Baver series, for the Allspark Power line anyway, he's a jet. He's a yellow Russian jet with some brown detailing, which I guess could represent Rusk. I'm not sure what kind of jet this is, but I think it's a Russian. I think it's one of those Russian fighter jets. Like Overcast is a MiG, which is another one of those Russian fighter jets. I think this one's also, I don't know if it's like an actual Russian jet or some type of Asian jet, but I think it is an Asian jet though. Either that, because Russia is obviously in Asia. So again, it's probably one of those types of jets. And again, if he looks kind of familiar, because if you don't already know, Divebomb is a repaint of Cybertron Thundercracker. See? Now, Thundercracker, remember in the Cybertron show, he's from the Unicron trilogy, which brings back so many memories. I did get to watch some of Cybertron, not a lot of it though. That was back when I was a kid. But again, Divebomb is the second repaint, despite the first repaint being Cybertron Skywarp. Now again, I really wanted to get Skywarp and Thundercracker together because they are the original Seekers. So again, Thundercracker came out first, then Skywarp became the repaint, and the second repaint became Divebomb. They made him to a Bayformer this time. And he is a Walmart exclusive, like I mentioned. And again, put him to the side. And you can tell he's got a clear, like a very clear blue window. You can cockpit, and you can obviously see through it. Hang on, if my camera will focus. Now it's a little dusty. You can see my finger. I don't think it's dust. I think it's just some paint from inside. I think it's just dust inside the cockpit. But again, he is a nice, awesome jet. Unpainted missiles, unpainted gray, unfortunately, but to me it doesn't really bother me. But it's about him being a repaint of Cybertron Thundercracker, since that is from the Unicron trilogy. He comes with a cyber key. Now he doesn't come with his actual cyber key. That's Hardtop's cyber key, but the Allspark Power, basically a Sector 7 toy line, because the Allspark was held by Sector 7. So again, we're going to be using this key. Divebomb and Jetstorm, Mudflap, they would originally have this type of cyber key, which is a repaint of the Planet X, but it's all clear purple, and the Decepticon symbol is in the middle. It's silver. So again, it is Planet X. You have the Cybertron symbol there. The Decepticon symbol, actually, because I think this was meant from Soundwave, because Soundwave is from Planet X, along with Sideways, who became that traitor. So again, this is going to be much more fitting. So you insert the key here, which is the back of his jet mode. You insert it, and then the cannon pops out, just like what Thundercracker did in the Cybertron show, and it caused my figure to detach. Oh my gosh, come on! Now I don't know. I don't know if that's on Thundercracker. I haven't played with him for a while. Oh my gosh, come on! All right, I'm gonna hold it. There you go, it's holding. So again, now that he has his cannon, a blue missile comes out, and you see that gray button. You press it. It takes a lot of force. Oh, and then the missile goes off. Hang on, let me get the missile real quick. Now here we have Divebomb's missile. Let's compare it with Thundercracker's. Skywarp, unfortunately, Skywarp came pre-owned and he didn't come with a missile, but I am trying to find it though. A Skywarp missile would be red. Hang on. Alright, for a comparison, here he is next. Here's Divebomb's missile next to Thundercracker's missile. If I had Skywarps, I would compare it and show you how red it is, but unfortunately, Skywarp doesn't have his. It's just Thundercracker and Divebombs. See? They're clear. Instead of being orange, they made this one blue for Divebomb. Or it's like a teal blue, like a light blue. I'll just call it a light blue because it is clear and it's light. And again, if you look closely in the inside, I don't know if you can see it. It looks like a bubble absorbed in there. It's been held in time. Wonder how Hasbro did that. So again, I don't want to lose the missile. And again, you see Divebomb's the back of the head. I turned it so you don't see the face. That's all I care about. Not seeing a face, then you don't know if it's a robot. So again, put that there. Now for a 360 of Divebomb. He's got some Morden turbos, which is pretty awesome. It is unpainted, like an unpainted brown, like a brownish gray. And it doesn't bother me too much. So again, no Decepticon symbol this side, unfortunately. Only one on this side, which is the, I think it's supposed to be like an Air Force logo. Which I'm not too sure about. Voyager Starscream has that too. But again, either way, the transform Divebomb, what do you want to do? Lift up the landing gear. Might already took it up, and he's ready for takeoff. Phew! That's kidding. To transform him, detach the legs. They're loose on mine. Well, this side was loose anyway. And open up this side, and you'll get the actual feet. Put the turbos away. That could act like rocket feet, like where he could fly, which kind of makes sense since he is a jet. And do the same thing with the other side. Just try to make sure it doesn't close on you. And just close it up. Bring this cockpit down. Well, don't bring it just yet. Bring this piece down. And then lift the cockpit up. It will hold it. It doesn't lock into anything, unfortunately. It will just hold into it. And with these wings, bring them forward. And detach the arm there. It's on the peg. See that? You see that peg there? That's for the other arm. See? Bring that forward. Now the arms don't log into anywhere, which is bullcrap. Bring back, then open this panel. It will revive his fist. And for that, oh wow, the crotch arm, an arm on the crotch. That's ridiculous. This one gets stuck sometimes, and see, it's on a. Bring this like, about say 90 degrees basically, or almost 90 degrees. Bring this up, bring this up and down where you can see the yellow. See the yellow detailing, pretty awesome. Now again, these don't log into any place, so again, this might bother you a bit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, again, last but not least, oh my gosh. Turn the head, if you haven't already. And there you have Divebomb in robot mode. And yes, he is a yellow Thundercracker this time, no remotes. Now for size comparison, here he is next to Overcast. Since I got him together, I got them both together for a deal. Again, as you can tell, Overcast is taller than Divebomb. Yeah, you can tell by the head, Overcast is taller than Divebomb, and he looks more alienlistic. He looks like more realistic. And Divebomb kind of doesn't, because he is a repaint of Thundercracker from the Cybertron series, which is from the Unicron trilogy, and they didn't look alienlistic because it's not like the cartoon wasn't alien realistic, basically. Not like this type of realistic. Michael Bay's characters were alien looking. It's because they were realistic, not an animated movie. It was the actual real thing. You know what I mean, basically. But again, this figure is still pretty awesome. Yeah, he doesn't tab in. You might complain about that, but honestly, I'm okay with it. So here he is with Overcast. Here he is next to Cybertron Skywarp. Oh, hang on. Let me see if I can get their face shots. Hang on. See how Skywarp's. That's gonna be hard to see because Skywarp's face is white. But I mean, for Divebomb, it does have that. It does have that. It's not. It may look like a remold because of the new paint job, but it's not. But let's compare it with Thundercrackers. Yeah. See, their heads look cartoonistic, huh? Since this mold is based off the Unicron trilogy. Honestly, they need to bring back the old stuff. So yeah. Hang on, let me zoom out the camera. Sorry about that, you guys. So again, here is next. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think it's mold decoration. Alright, so again, here is next to Thundercracker and Skywarp. Oh yeah, Skywarp knocked him down. Yeah, that's enough for now. So again, for articulation, Divebomb's arms can go up and down. They can't. It's not on a ratchet or on a ball joint. It's like on a basically like some type of screw where again it could go 360, but limited by the wings. Same thing with this arm. But again, you wouldn't. And again, his arms these are like on ratchet hints. Kind of on a ratchet, but I don't think it is. It is pretty tight though. Divebomb's cannon arm can do that. Again, his head not on a ball joint, so he can't go up and down, but it can go 360. And he can do. It could do a 360, but it's on a ball joint. But it gets limited by the back. Same thing with this arm. He has toe articulation because of transformation. And one thing interesting you could actually do, if you want it to look like he's flying, which kind of makes sense, since he is obviously a jet. And back like in the Cybertron show, Thundercracker flew, but I don't think he actually used his turbo legs. Yeah, because again, like I mentioned, I didn't watch a lot of the Unicron trilogy. I didn't really watch Energon or Armada. I didn't even know them. The only things I watched was Cybertron back on Cartoon Network, which brought back so many memories. You could use it and he could be flying, which kind of looks cool. It would have been nice if Thundercracker did that in the cartoon. So again, it could be like he's flying, flames coming out of his legs. He could have flame legs. That means, or a jetpack legs, which is pretty cool. So again, it could be like Hillsburg's. The missile can still fire. Not gonna shoot this far this time. Oh, see? I don't know if you saw that well. I'll do it one more. I'll do it again for you guys. This time, I won't try to make it that far. See? And again, he can still enter the cyber key power, which makes it look ridiculous. So you insert that. It's something to put really tight. Oh, there you go. Again, he could fire like two lasers, I guess. One shooting up, one shooting forward. But again, you can also still shoot the missile right there. I'm not going to this time because it's gonna. I don't want to lose the missile. But again, that kind of looks weird. But again, that is something cool you can do though. Honestly, if only they bring back the Cybertron figures again. Pretty much like they did with Siege, they made a Cybertron Prime for the Siege line. Honestly, that looks ridiculous. Doesn't even look doesn't even look that good to the real thing, which I'm skipping. I'm trying to get the actual Cybertron Prime. I know they're gonna pay a lot for that one because it is secondary market basically. Siege Prime, if you really just want a Cybertron Prime, if you don't really care about the electronics, you might want to, just get the Siege version of Cybertron Prime, but I'm not buying that, no way. I'm not really buying anything for Siege, man. Siege isn't my thing. They don't look that interesting. Except I might get Thundercracker and Skywarp. I know Skywarp is an Amazon exclusive. I'm not sure, though. I seen Thundercracker at my local Walmart, but he's not on clearance. Nothing's on sale, so I'm not buying it. I might if they go on sale. I might. No guarantees though, okay, you guys. But really, I'm really not buying any Siege figures. So again, there's Divebomb. Again, let me see if I can get a closer look at his head. Come on, focus. Yep, it's all yellow with some of that grayish brown with a white face. And he does have that Thundercracker look to it. But again, no. Remember back then, like I mentioned, he was a Predacon back in the 80s show. He was the eagle for Predaking. I don't know exactly if he was actually the wings for Predaking. I don't know. I don't know much about the Predacons. All I know is that they have Rampage, which Michael Bay made into a Constructicon for the second movie, which honestly was kind of weird. It kind of made no sense, honestly, but it didn't really bother me. But for some people, it didn't make sense because he wasn't a Constructicon in the cartoon. He was a Predacon. I don't know exactly what kind of animal Rampage was. Yeah, and all I know is that we have Divebomb and Razor Claw. Rampage, I don't know the other Predacon names. But again, would I recommend you get Divebomb? If you can get them for a deal, especially at a collectible shop, sometimes you might get them for a deal like I did. If you can get them pre-owned, that's fine. But again, I would recommend, if you're just a collector who doesn't really play with your figures, if you just have them display, I would get them. And before we can leave, let's do some light piping. Alright, now that I have a flashlight, let's show you guys his light piping. See, since it has blue light piping, which kind of makes no sense. I have never seen it, but see how cool that is? It looks so cool, huh? A Decepticon with blue eyes. Makes no sense, to tell you the truth, you guys. The figure, if you saw the artwork on the box, now mine didn't come with a box, obviously. It was pre-owned. I got them loose with Overcast. The only thing that came was their missiles and instructions. But again, his box looked like he had like a teal, like a bluish green, which I guess is okay. Kind of, not like lockdown green, kind of, I think. I don't know. But I think it was close to Lockdown's eyes from Age of Extinction Lockdown. But again, it looks pretty cool, huh? If I can focus. See? Pretty awesome. That's going to be it, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my review of the Transformers Movie 1 Walmart exclusive Divebomb. And again, if you can get them for a good deal, I say pick them up. So like I did. Take care, you guys. Stay tuned for my next video. Halloween's around the corner, and I thought I would show you my costume, you guys. Hang on. Hey, remember when in high school I did a program called Cavit? It's in Coolidge. If you live in Arizona like I do, anywhere near Coolidge, I did a program called Cavit for law enforcement. And I'm going to be Terminator, not Arnold Schwarzenegger. I was him 2 years ago for Halloween. This Halloween, 2019, I'm going to be, you can tell, the T-1000. I made it out of aluminum foil. And I'm trying to make a sword. And remember, his finger became like a little sharp item? I did that too. See? Now, if you saw that doll, it's actually not mine, obviously. They're my nieces. They come every once in a while for me to babysit them. And those are their dolls. They leave them here at my house so they don't lose them. But again, that's my niece's doll. No, again, I don't play with dolls. I guarantee you guys I don't play with dolls. I don't play with anything. I only have the figures for display. But again, I did make the Terminator finger. Like when the T-1000 stabbed Sarah on the arm, she like called to John, like nearly the end of the film, the end of the battle. With her and Arnold Schwarzenegger. That was awesome. That's what I did. Now, time to use the other arm to make a sword. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see it. Again, I don't post it on Twitter. I have a Twitter, but I don't really use that at all. I don't know why I made it. But again, that's going to be my Halloween costume. If you have Instagram, follow me. My actual Instagram name is YouTuber Nightmare70. I'll put a link to it in this video, okay? Take care, you guys, and happy Halloween. Nightmare70 out.